Hey Gemini, how's it going? It is 7:17 p.m. Central Time. It is Friday, free day, June 28th. Hopefully all is well. And I got some energetic energies going on here. Energetic energies. My energetic readings here. And I'm going to get into the Spirit Animal Oracle and the Celestial Tarot deck. Hopefully all is well. So what's coming through is these patterns. What's up with these patterns? Are you for it or not? What type of patterns are you involved with? Okay, Gemini, type of patterns with and with whom, and is that pattern of benefit? If so, how so? If not, why not? Ask yourself. Okay, only you know your involvement. Okay, we have Pisces, Leo, and Virgo energy here. We have the flow is in reverse. What's up with this this holding back? There's a holding back energy that I'm detecting here, and it's like her family could have created that or something of that nature. A family could have an outlook, an expectation that creates a certain dynamic expectation, right? So, and if not that, then it's like, oh, there's a barrier, a limit, there's like a distance, there's like a withdrawal energy for some, right? Merely basing it on the opinions, recognize acknowledgments of others, right? So be sure you're in your power, in your judgment, right? Always. Okay? Cancerian season and always, right? We have Sagittarius, Aqua, and Capricorn energy. So the passion, definitely take notice of the passion in the job. Like, are you passionate about the job you're at? What are you passionate about? Like, if you have hobbies, of course you're gonna be passionate about your hobbies, right? You're out, but what about your outlets? Like, you have like to go like quick. It would seem as a quick hustle or a side hustle, right? It's actually your craft is there, right? Like, it could be, for example, cooking. Like, you have like this nick for cooking, right? Just this desire, this interest, it just comes natural. Like, I see someone just chopping up like veggies, like it's so natural, right? That could be where you're actually passionate for, where you're being called, drawn, and satisfied, you know, like satisfied. So everything takes time, everything has a different flow, right? So just know that. Okay, and you just have to go with your flow or what's going to be of best flow for you, because you could be in a dynamic that is just non-beneficial, passionately non-beneficial, financially non-beneficial, or team-wise like it just doesn't feel like a team, like included, right? Or inclusion, right? So that, take that into account as that's an example, right? And then whereas if I go here, yeah, some processes, some steps too, but it's like, oh, I'm satisfied with that, my work, my day work, you know, like what I'm creating, with my customers, their certification, you know, like where I'm at, right? The movement, the scenery, like it's definitely, yeah, it's different. I feel 721 Gemini, so definitely acknowledge that, and it doesn't have to be cooking. That's just an example for some. It could be. But that's just an example, right? It could be like designing. It could be anything really. Be it like something involving theater arts. This could be like creating cars. Oh yeah, you seen and heard how powerful that was. Make your dreams real, Gemini. A rebirth is assured. Be in your power to create that rebirth, and not just create it, but allow that rebirth. This and that is true. Yeah, allow that rebirth and clearing your throat chakra. So, you know, definitely clearing your throat chakra. You could do that in many ways. You could drink tea, like hot tea. You could do lemon water. You could do veggie water, any kind of veggies that you're interested in, and some fresh water, right? And create that, you know, and then drink that and consume that, right? Then we have slow and steady wins the race. Okay, dream your world into being, Gemini. What it's about. Lizard spirit, chameleon spirit. Okay, chameleon spirit, act as if. And I'm saying, because these are like very similar energies, you know, they're both in that reptile family, right? We have take a leap of faith, Gemini. Like, what's a risk? Like, what's a risk or what's not a risk? Like, trusting in the magic, like anything could be a risk. And a risk could be where someone just really not that experienced and they're taking a risk, like, oh, I'm gonna go do this. That's a risk. But that is a risk, but like to some that's just not a risk. They're like that's just like inexperience. Like that's not a risk, but it's like that. Like it's like you're being asked to look at situations like that. Like really, what's a risk? Like anything's possible. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I'm possible. Like there's a possibility for anything. There's a potential there. This and that are true. A rebirth is assured, Gemini. Make your dreams real, and slow and steady wins the race. Okay? 723. Okay, 723. Okay, we have the King of Wands to the Star. Okay, your passion. Yeah, when you know like your passion skyrockets, or someone could skyrocket your energy, like your passion, your heart, or anything, like look into that. That's what's coming through. Like a rebirth is assured there. Whatever there is, if that's a job, you know, an idea, this and that are true. You know what I'm saying? The reality of it, I feel like someone could be thinking of something, or someone, or you know, could have in the past even at that, and it's like the reality of that is true as it could be true to more so if you take on that, whatever that is, right? Okay, thank you, Spirit. That is good. Be 724. Thank you, Spirit. Clear for the energy. 1, 2, 3, 4. Clear for the energy. 1, 2, 3, 4. Clear for the energy. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. We have the Queen of Wands, the Four of Wands, and the Nine of Cups. We have the Page of Swords. What are the other swords? The Queen of Cups showing through, and the Ace of Swords. So fasting, praying, meditating is going to be of benefit for Gemini. Slow and steady wins the race. Getting a good pace, focusing on a good pace, right? Steady, your steady thought, your steady emotions, heart-centered rituals could be of benefit, okay? But we also have that focusing in to make my dreams real. Who is a part of your dreams? Do you have in mind like an individual who is you expect to be in your dream, right? Mind you, you could not just dream that, but you could create that, right? Like if I'm attracted, like in my dream, I have a certain individual in mind, male or female, right? And I definitely, if I meet that certain type of individual in this reality form, and if it's all good, like in alignment with me and my dream is gonna come into reality. But I definitely have to see that as that, not just like a risk, like, oh, this is risky to even think that. Like, come on, you gotta believe dreams are real. You know what I'm saying? We create our dreams. You know what I'm saying? And not just that, a lot of times, thank you, Spirit, we envision what already is to be, so you could had experience of foresight. You could have seen something come to in your past of what could come up in the future. And if that say that came out about in your future, in your life, right, in your current or your recent past, then that's showing you, hey, this is a possibility. But it's ultimately on you. We have the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands surrounding the star. So there's definitely a dual energy, power energy, a power couple even possibly, depending on the action that would be taken. We have the passions there, the energy is there, the conversations there, right? The compatibility is there. We have life restore showing through here. Life restore, spiritual resurrection is gifted to you now, Gemini. CF, whatever part of you or your life you thought to be dead is being revived and will flourish back into life. Just as a phoenix rises from the fire, transitioning from death into life, so too will you rise again, healed and renewed. Gemini, CF. Dear Spirit. All right, that's what I have there for you, Gemini. Take care, peace be, and definitely respect others' emotions, respect others' boundaries, respect others' communication style, and that will be in return given to you. You don't have to see yourself as small, but you could create yourself, like you could, how do I say, you could bring yourself into a situation as small, or you could bring yourself into a situation as large. This sword is the sword, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter. The sword is the sword. you know, the intellect is the intellect. The individual is the individual. Now, how the individual choose to operate, move, and treat others, and allow others to treat them, that's based on that individual, right? So know that, Gemini. That's the message, Gemini. Take care. Peace be. Hopefully this was helpful and supportive in any way, shape, or form. Peace.